What's up, YouTube? It is Electric Claw or Genetic Claw, and I'm gonna show you how to kind of make this background right here for it's just the YouTube background, and this is pretty much what we're gonna be starting with. Alright, first off, it uses Cinema 4D and Photoshop. So start by opening up Cinema 4D. I downloaded this um, template or whatever you want to call it with a bunch of different materials. So that's just um, so you can kind of customize this around. And alright, so you can just start by changing your text. Alright, and as you can see, when you render this out quickly, you will see how this is a black background. What you have to make sure is that the white never touches the text, or else when you transport it into Photoshop, it'll get messed up. And simply, you can just change the colors around to whatever else you want to make it. And then when you are done with changing the colors around, you're going to want to go to make sure you save it as what you want to. And alright, this looks good. And then just render it out through Picture Viewer, which is right here. Okay. And then wait for this to render. Alright, then once this is done, you can just minimize this stuff or exit out, whatever you do. And then here it is. You can see that this is just transparent. There's nothing in the background, and then the bottom's white. Alright, so now just drag this into Photoshop, open up a new little tab here. Just use the rectangular marquee tool to highlight over this area and make sure not to get any white in it. Now Control C, bring it back to here, Control V, and now you got a 3D text here. So you can just arrange this however you want. Let me just undo that. And then second layer or second one. I don't know why I always do that. And then there you go. Now what I'm gonna do is make one under it and kind of give it this little curve to it off the top. And I'm gonna drag it behind here so it's like a second one, and then I'm gonna drop the opacity to about 50, so it's like a little fade in the back, and then just do the same for this one. And drag this behind that, and then change this to 50%. And suggestion might be to put it below the shapes, so you can so it'll be covered by that, so you can see it a little bit more. Let me just rotate this a little bit more. Alright, and next I have this wire right here, which is in my downloads, so let me go get that. And wire, I'll put this up for download too. If you just drag this into Photoshop, put it right up on the top, and use the marquee tool and highlight it again. Now just copy paste into here. See, where is it? There it is. It's under the shapes. I'm going to delete one so I can just work with one at a time. Alright, then just Control T to kind of resize it and move it around like that. And make sure that it's always under the black outline here, so it'll kind of look like it's going into it. And then just make all four of them the same way, or however you like them to be. And there, that looks good. So I think that was basically what I had here. And then finally, you can save as it is, or you can add more. Oh wait, here's what I want to add. If you go to the shape 2 and go to outer glow, you can pick your color. I'm going to use red, and then change the spread and size so that it'll increase around the outside of the so that will increase on the outside of, oh no, it's this one, the opacity and noise. It'll increase on the outer area of the see how around it is a little bit more red now. You can change that around so it looks like so. And yeah, that's pretty much how to create a YouTube background you can just save and apply to your channel like it is on mine. Thanks for watching. Bye.